Hey, you guys. It's us. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. As per usual, we're here for Fairy Tale Friday. We got this, baby. We got this. It's locked and loaded, baby. She locked and loaded. As always, it's you guys and Oreo Jr. Jr. He has his little bunny costume on. He's a little bunny rabbit. Look at his cute little tail. We have Scott and of course me. And today, I don't know if you guys noticed the title. Scott, have you seen the title?
No, not yet.
He got the hookup.
Oh,
What do you think he got the hookup on?
I don't know.
Maybe he knows somebody that can, I don't know, detail my car because I need that.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't want to use your imagination of what this possibly could be about, Scott?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, Scott don't want to participate. Okay, well, today we are doing the tale of the white snake. And notice we got little Lucius. This is Lucius the snake, Scott. Did you see him?
Lucius, huh?
His name is Lucius. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I love him. He's awesome. Okay, so let's get started. A long time ago, there lived a king whose wisdom was noised abroad in all the country. Nothing remained long unknown to him, and it was if the knowledge of hidden things was brought to him in the air. Okay, period. He got good Wi Fi. However, he had one curious custom. Every day at dinner, after the table had been cleared, sorry, I can't read through this mess. It's a lot going on here. Sorry. And everyone gone away, a trusty servant had to bring in one other dish. But it was covered up, and the servant himself did not know what it was, and no one else knew, for the king waited until he was quite alone before he uncovered it. You doing drugs? I wonder if he's doing drugs.
Maybe.
The white snake could be what Sherlock likes to do when he bored. This had gone on a long time, but at last there came a day when the servant could restrain his curiosity no longer, oh Lord. And as he was carrying the dish away, he took it to his own room. Don't do it, sir. Don't do it. Don't do it, sir. This ain't gonna go well. It never does in these fairy tales. He gonna do it though. We already know he gonna do it. But I wouldn't do it, sir. Don't do it. As soon as he had fastened the door securely, he lifted the cover, and there was a white snake laying on the dish.
Oh.
Okay, hey, got a white snake on there. I don't know if that is that a euphemism for something else. You think
Maybe.
it could be anything? After seeing it, he could not resist the desire to taste it. Ew. Was it cooked?
Wow.
Ew. Okay. And so he cut off a small piece and put it in his mouth. Hey. And look at we got a mouth back there. I wonder if his mouth looked like that. As soon as it touched his tongue, he heard outside his window a strange chorus of delicate voices. Okay, baby, it's the angels. You done went to heaven eating raw snake. He went and listened and found that it was the sparrows talking together and telling each other all they had seen in the fields and the woods. Oh, I need that talent. Could you imagine the shit the birds and the animals probably talk about when they be talking about us? And you know they be talking because in the morning they be full of chirps. The virtue of the snake had given him the power to understand the speech of animals. Period. He Cassandra. Have you ever? Do you know the tale of Cassandra from Greek mythology?
I used to. But...
Apollo wanted her real bad, and she was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna give myself to you. Just give me some." And he gave her the ability to understand animals.
No.
But then when she didn't give it up, he went on and cursed her to where nobody believed her.
Mm.
Shout out to Cassandra. Now it happened one day that the queen lost her most splendid ring, and suspicion fell upon the trusty servant. How trusty are you if they're accusing you of stealing stuff, sir? Who had the general superintendence, and he was and was accused of stealing it. The king summons him to his presence, and after many reproaches, told him that if the next day he was not able to name the thief, he would be considered guilty and punished. Run, run. It's time to get the hell out of Dodge. I would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna go find him. Let me go look in these woods. Peace out. I would have been out. I mean, I guess he the king, so he would have just found you, but you got to give yourself a chance.
Lie.
Huh?
Just gonna lie and name somebody.
But what if, no, he wants the ring. He wants the ring with it.
What he say? He also got to do is say, "Oh, I know he took it. I don't know what he did with it."
I would have just left. In his uneasiness and anxiety, he went into the courtyard and began to consider what he could do in such a great necessity. Sir, you can run. I already told you what to do, but you ain't listening. There sat the ducks by the running water and rested themselves and plumed themselves with their flat bills and held a comfortable chat. They told how they had waddled about all yesterday morning and found good food. And then one of them said pitifully, "Oh, Scott, I got to do my pitiful voice, y'all. Y'all ready for it?
Okay.
Something lies very heavy in my craw. It is the ring that was laying under the queen's window." Do I sound pitiful? I feel like I'm doing a good job here.
You are.
Give me that Oscar. I swallowed it down in too great a hurry. Then the servant seized her by the neck. Oh, Oreo Jr. gets to play the role of a lifetime. He said, "Come here. You got me. You get me in trouble. I almost had to run away." But no abuse to Oreo. Like, he's a performer. He has a stunt double. Don't worry about it. Unalive this one. She is ready for cooking, period. Yes, said the cook. Okay, they about to have some turducken. The cook weighed it in her hand. There will be no trouble of fattening this one. It has been ready for so long. You just gonna, well, I guess if it's your life or the duck's life, I guess the duck gotta go, huh? She then split up his neck, and when it was open, the queen's ring fell out of his claw. Period. The servant could now clearly prove his innocence, and in order to make up for the injustice he had suffered, the king permitted him to ask some favor for himself and also promised him the greatest honor in the royal household. I would have got some money and got the hell on out of there, because, sir, this ain't gonna be the only time they blame you for something. So get the hell out of Dodge, sir. Be smart. But the servant refused it and only asked for a horse and money for traveling smart. For he had a fancy to see the world and look about him a little. So his request was granted, and he set out on his way. And one day he came to a pool of water, by which he saw three fish who had got entangled in the rushes and were panting for water. Although fishes are usually considered dumb creatures, who said they dumb? Dumb according to who? Let me tell you something. I can't swim, so they smarter than me. Dumb according to who? He understood very well their lament that they were to perish so miserably. And he had a compassionate heart. He dismounted from his horse and put the three fish back into the water. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, he a good wingman. They quivered all over with joy, scratched out their heads, and called to him, "We will remember and reward thee, because thou hast delivered us." Ooh, ooh. This might be Sunday Funday school.
Maybe.
They has been delivered. Did I ever show you that thing where that dude was like, I've been delivered. I like women's. I don't like men's no more.
Oh, yes.
They have been delivered. Ooh, I lost my place. Sorry, y'all. Oh, here it is. He rode on, and after a while, he heard a small voice come up from the sand beneath the horse's feet. He listened and understood how an ant king was complaining. I don't think ants have a king. This wrong. I think ants have a queen.
Yeah.
Bees do too. They got this all wrong. See, this how you know it's fictional because it's all backwards and upside down. I mean, animals are talking, so I guess you know. Well, after he ate a white snake, though. If only these men would keep off with their great awkward beast. Here comes this stupid horse treading down my people with his hard hooves. Period. The man turned his horse to the side path, and the ant king, which is incorrect, called out to him, "We will remember and reward thee."
All right.
He look, honey, he helping out all the animals, big and small. The path led him through the woods, and there he saw a feather raven a father raven and a mother raven standing by the nest and throwing their young ones out, honey. That sound like yes, they getting on their nerves, honey. And look, I got my bird mask on to represent the birds in this story.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Off with you, you gallows birds, cried they. We cannot stuff you anymore, girl. They ran out of food stamps. We cannot stuff you anymore. You are big enough to fend for yourselves. I'm sure there are a lot of parents that think that about their children.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. The poor young ravens lay on the ground, fluttering and beating the air with their pinions and crying, "We are poor, helpless things. We cannot fend for ourselves. We cannot even fly." Y'all should have figured that shit out before your parents put you out. We can only die of hunger. Then the kind young man dismounted, unalived his horse. Wait a minute, sir. You out here listening to all the other animals. Did you ask the horse what the hell he thought? Did he want to go?
Probably not.
Sir, I don't even think birds eat horses. What the hell kind of story is this? Oh my word. And we were reading this as children. We read this to children at night. Oh my. This must be punishment for kids. Like they bring you know what? I have an idea. When children bring bad grades, just gonna read them this. Read them Hansel and Gretel. Like we're gonna throw your ass out there in the woods, and then that lady gonna take you and try to bake you in her oven if you don't get grades better. Do you think that'll motivate? Y'all think that'll motivate? Put that out in the comments if you think that will motivate. Or what would motivate these children?
I don't know.
I think it'll help. It can only help.
Okay.
And I'm just kidding, y'all, by the way. Okay. He unalived his horse with his dagger and left it to the young ravens for food. Sir, you ain't want to dig no worms up or nothing? I don't like it.
Could give him 3 fish. Played the card.
No, Scott, no, because he was saving the fish too. He's saving everybody. This man, we should just call him Scott. Because Scott likes to do this. He likes to save everything. Don't you, Scott?
I guess.
He do.
Apparently not horses, though.
It's a fairy tale. Okay. They came hopping up, feasting away, and cried, "We will remember and reward thee." So now he had to use his own legs. And when he gone a long way, he came to a great town. There was much noise and thronging in the streets, and there came a man on a horse who proclaimed, here we go, that the king's daughter seeks a husband, but he who wishes to marry her must perform a difficult task, and if he cannot carry it through successfully, he must lose his life. Dang. Let me tell you something. These men nowadays be like, I'm under so much pressure. Sir, are you under pressure like this man is? This a lot of pressure. Whew. Many had already tried, but had also lost their lives in vain. I would not be trying. The young man, when he saw the king's daughter, was so dazzled by her great beauty, he forgot all the danger and went to the king and offered himself as a wooer. Don't do it. Sir, don't do it. But he gonna do it. He gonna do it. He gonna do it. Then he was led to the seaside, and a gold ring was thrown into the water before his eyes. Sir, you be having trouble with these rings. You and these rings ain't doing so well. Then the king told him that he must fetch the ring up from the bottom of the sea, saying, if you come back without it, you shall be put under the waves again and again until you drown. This is a children's book, by the way, y'all. This is for kids. Everyone pitied the handsome young man, and they went and left him alone by the sea. As he was standing on the shore and thinking of what he could do, there came 3 fishes swimming by, none other than the ones he had set free, period. The middle one had a mussel in his mouth, and he laid it on the strand of the man's feet. And when he took it up and opened it, there was the gold ring inside. Now let me tell you, I'm about to drag Scott real quick. I'm sorry, Scott. You was trying to give up the fish to the birds. Now, how would he have got that ring? That man would have been unalived because of Scott. If I go on a quest, Scott, you're not invited.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Full of joy, he carried it to the king and expected his promised reward. But the king's daughter, proud of her high birth, despised him and set him on another task. She went into the garden and strew about over the grass 10 sacks of millet seeds. I would have cussed her out. Girl, you trying to grow some millet or no? By the time the sun rises in the morning, you must have picked up all of these, she said, and not a grain must be wanting. How would you know? How would you know? Like, how would you know if any were left? Did you count them? The young man sat down in the garden and considered how it was possible to do this task. But he could contrive nothing and stayed there feeling very sorrowful and expecting to be led to unalive at the break of dawn. But when the first beams of the sun fell on the garden, he saw the 10 sacks were all filled, standing one by the other, and not even a grain was missing. How do you know? Like, did y'all count the damn seeds before y'all threw them out there? Is this like the M&M jar that people have? Like, guess how many?
Guess so. Didn't know. It's like Rain Man.
Yes, period. Throw it down. Like, that's 2,783. The ant king had arrived in the night with his thousands of ants, and the grateful creatures had picked up all the millet seeds and filled the sacks with great industry. Aw. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. This, you know what this is like? Forrest Gump again. Remember, he said, you lean on my back, I'll lean on your back, so our heads don't be in the mud. Right. Period. Good wingman. The king's daughter came herself into the garden and saw with great astonishment that the young man had performed all that had been given to him to do. But she could not let her proud heart melt and said, let's stop this right here. Now you then went to the bottom of the ocean allegedly and got a ring. Then and she was supposed to be your woman then. Then you had to pick up 10 bags of millet seeds from the ground. And you did that allegedly too. And she still said, no, sir, go find a new one. This ain't the one, sir. She ain't the one, sir. Just wage your bet somewhere else, sir. You got one more animal that's gonna hook it up. So I would go wage my bet somewhere else. What was the last animal? Oh, some birds. Sir, you could do incredible tricks with birds. Go find that woman that wants you and just do some bird tricks with her. Cause she ain't the one. I don't like this chick. She ain't the one. She making you jump through too many hurdles. Cause she got money. She ain't the one. But let's see what he does. Although he has completed the 2 tasks, he shall not be my bridegroom unless he brings me an apple from the tree of life. This heifer done went biblical. Ain't that in the Garden of Eden?
Yes.
Ain't there an angel gardening with a sword?
Not looking for birds.
Scott. Okay, let's finish her up. The young man did not know where the tree of life was to be found. Right? Like, what's the address? Can I Google it? Can I use my GPS to get there? Where, Scott? Do you know where the tree of life is? When we get off, y'all look up the tree of life and put it in the comment section what y'all find if you can get directions for the tree of life. Not a church, like an actual tree of life. I want to know. I want to know, Scott. Are you looking it up? No.
Sure.
Scott's not looking it up. I'm gonna look it up later. But he set out and went on and on as long as his legs could carry him, but had no hope of finding it. Sir, because I would have, girl, just get her any apple. just get her any apple. It don't even matter. When he had gone through 3 kingdoms, he was serious. He came one evening to a wood and seated himself under a tree to go to sleep. But he heard a rustling in the burrows and a golden apple fell into his hand. You better be lucky. Immediately, 3 ravens flew towards him, perching on his knee, and said, "We are the 3 young ravens that you delivered from starving. And when we grew big and we got off our asses, because y'all probably was already big when them parents put you out, we flew over the sea and to the ends of the earth where the tree of life stands, and we fetched the apple." Period. They some good friends, because I would have been like, "Sir, just go to Walmart and get her any apple. Get her a cosmic apple, a Granny Smith apple. It don't matter, girl. Get her a damn gala. It don't matter. Just get her any apple. It don't matter. How would she know if it's the tree of life or not? Tree, apple.
I don't know.
Get her a golden delicious." Full of joy, the young man set off on his way home and brought the golden apple to the king's beautiful daughter, who was without any further excuses. Girl, you have nothing. Okay? You have nothing. Please marry this man. So they divided the apple of life and ate it together, and their hearts were filled with love, and they lived in an undisturbed happiness to a great age. It wasn't even an immortal key or apple. Okay, so let's end it. And they lived happily ever after.
Of course.
Even though she put him through the ringer, honey. What did you learn from that story, Scott? What did you guys learn? Put it down in the comment section. Because there was a lot to learn there.
You know, you gotta just do the right thing, and someday it'll come back to you.
Period. That was mine.
Except for, you know, unaliving your horse. I don't know.
I don't know if that went over well. I don't know. Okay, I'm changing this snake's name. It's Eustace. His name Eustace. Eustace.
All right.
Anyway, I kind of have the same lesson learned. My lesson learned is if you put good energy out there into the universe, good energy will come back. And I think that's what happened to this kid. He put some good energy out there. He was saving ant hills and he was saving, I don't know, fish, even though he could have fried them up. He was saving fish. You know, he unalived the animal to save another animal. So we're doing something good there, I guess. I don't know, how that works. Maybe that canceled out the good karma he put out there. And it all came back to help him get a princess and to eat a basic apple, probably like a golden smith apple, because they eventually unalive. So I don't know what the tree of life, I don't know what that was about. So with that, we're gonna bid you guys adieu. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, leave some comments if you want. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm gonna come back because we gotta get her going. We only got like 2 chapters done. So we're gonna come back for some Wait Till Helen Comes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later. So from wherever we are to wherever you are, peace and love and happiness. Where's Oreo Jr. And Eustace? We'll see you later. Bye.